Well, happy Monday, guys. Hope everyone is having an awesome Monday. Hope you had a great weekend. It's been a busy day here. Been up here at the office, getting ready for school to start back next week, getting our kindergarten classes back up and running, getting them ready to go. And I know you guys are ready to go back to school. The final week of freedom before school starts back, regardless of whether you're going virtually or if you're going back in to school in person. Know this week we are praying for you every single day. Our focus is to pray for you guys as you guys prepare to go back to school. Remember, send out a text at the end of on Friday, this past Friday, with a link on there. I need you guys to go on there. If you have not already, go on there and fill out that little quick form for me, and I've got a really nice surprise for you when we come back on September the 13th for Sunday school starting back, and also the following week we'll be starting back with Sunday night and Wednesday night. We will be back together as a youth group once again, Lord willing. It seems like it has literally been forever. It has been 6 months since we have been together as a youth group, and so I've missed you guys being here. I pray you've missed being here and are ready to kind of dive back in and reset. And so, other than all that, today we're diving back into the book of Jonah, still in Jonah chapter 1. We're walking through the book of Jonah during our timeout time from now until we get to the end of it. And so today we are in Jonah chapter 1. We are going to be starting in verse 8. And we're going to read a good chunk today just because there's some filler stuff that we kind of need to get through to get to our main point today. So we're going to dive in. Jonah chapter 1, starting in verse 8. It says, "Then they said to him, 'Tell us who is to blame for this trouble we're in. What is your business and where are you from? What is your country and what people are you from?'" Now remember, this Friday we ended with the big climax of the first part of the first chapter. Jonah's run away from God's call, and he is on the boat, and the boat is threatening to tear apart because of a great storm, and they casted lots, and the lots fell on Jonah. So they are looking to him for all of the answers now. Then in verse 9 it says, "He answered them, 'I am a Hebrew. I worship the Lord, the God of heavens, who made the sea and the dry land.' Then the men were seized by a great fear and said to him, 'What have you done?' The men knew he was fleeing from the Lord's presence because he had told them. So they said to him, 'What should we do to you so that the sea will calm down for us?' For the sea was getting worse and worse. He answered them, 'Pick me up and throw me into the sea so that it will calm down for you, for I know that I am to blame for this great storm that is against you.' Nevertheless, the men rowed hard to get back to dry land, but they couldn't because the sea was raging against them more and more." And we're going to stop right there. So Jonah has been found out. His sins have caught up to him, and he is in the middle of a massive storm, and he has brought other people into the middle of this massive storm, and they found him out, and they are asking him these questions, and they have been struck with a great fear. They understand now who the true God is. But they get to this place, and he's telling them, "Guys, this is how we handle it." But they didn't want to do that to him. Even in the midst of him struggling and him being disobedient to God, they didn't want to throw him overboard. They wanted to try to help save him and rescue him. And maybe today, maybe you know someone who is in the middle of a great storm, who is bringing some storm down on themselves, and it'd be very easy to just throw them into the storm and let the storm consume them and take them over. But maybe they need an outstretched arm, someone to come beside them and say, "No, let's see if we can row a little bit farther and see if we can help you get out of this storm. Let's see if we can help push you along and help keep you moving. And maybe God will rescue you on the other side of this, and you don't have to be swallowed up by this storm to learn the lesson that you are having to learn." Remember, we've all gone through storms and struggled with things, and sometimes in the midst of the storm, we don't need advice and we don't need someone to tell us what to do. We just need someone to be there and say, "You know what? Let's row through this together and get to the other side." And so I pray that today and this week, that as you take some time out and dive into God's Word and you think about your relationship with Jesus and also your relationship with others, think about someone who may be in a storm right now. Maybe it's a family member or a friend or a brother or sister that's going through, and maybe they just need an arm to lean on, someone to talk to listen to as they walk through this storm. Regardless of whether it's their fault or not, so very often we look at people and we go, "Well, man, they brought that on themselves." But sometimes, yes, we bring things on ourselves, but sometimes we just need a little extra boost, a little extra helping hand to get us moving in the right direction. And maybe, hopefully, prayerfully, you can be that for someone. today. So, guys, know that I love you, praying for you. If you need anything, you know where to hit me up, get to me. Praying for you guys as y'all prep, to go back to school. Please reach out if you need anything for school, or if you have a friend or someone that's struggling that needs something for school. Please don't hesitate to let me know. And please do not forget to go fill out that form. I'm going to send it out again here in just a few minutes for those of you who may have missed it. And I cannot wait to see you guys very, very soon. But I love y'all. I'm praying for you. But until I get to see y'all then, bye, guys.